I'm going to do two things in this guide. The first is the God's Illustration list, or GILs, also known as Donatable Legends, and gemming armor and leveling armor. So we're going to start with leveling armor. You can see here I have a tie robe level 0, and here I have quite a few gems that let's say I wish to put on that armor. So the first thing we need to do is level the armor to either level 5, 7, or 9 in order, 5, 7, or 10 in order to get those gem slots that correspond to different gems. So I have four different options to level. The 3 lucky keys and chaos stones. They each level to a different specified level. Chaos stone is the best. It takes any orange equipment directly to 15, as it says here. Orange equipment is any equipment for Ascended Legends, pretty much. Excuse me. So you, Shane, Nua, that kind of stuff. Ty, and of course Shin, Tyrant, that kind of stuff. So we now have a level 7 tie robe. The next step is to go into the smithy. Smith, select the armor you are working on, in this case my tie robe. Add some redstones if you want to increase the success rate, and for better equipment you do want to use casting runes, because if you fail once you get past, I believe it's level 7, the armor does have the possibility of disappearing, and we don't want that. So use casting runes when you have them. If you don't have them, just be aware that you run the risk of losing your equipment. This button here, if you can see it in the video, I don't know if you can, but it's pulsing from lit up to not lit up. I have found that if you click it when it's lit up, it does tend to be successful more often than not. As you can see, sometimes it does fail, sometimes that's due to lag, sometimes that's due to a misclick, that kind of stuff. So this is not a 100% thing. As you can see, I'm not having very much luck tonight. I don't know if it's because of lag or anything like that. But we got one level anyways. I've only got 2 casting runes left, so hopefully, well, it looks like we might be out of luck for this one. But we'll jump over to another piece of equipment and see how it goes. Okay, so for mounting gems, once again go to the smithy, mount gems, select the equipment you want. In this case, let's see what I have. It's 10 plus here. You gotta have something. Shane World, here we go. So 10 plus, you have all 3 slots: Emerald, Sapphire, and Ruby. Emerald slots is the weakest slot, so to speak. You've got quite a few choices, none of which are overly good gems, but pick and choose what you want. Sapphire slots are slightly better. Once you get into the high level gems, you have Divine Jades, 300 in the 3 stats. For Warriors, you have Rain Sapphires and Hail Sapphires. Speed gems, if you want to increase marching speed, they're kind of helpful. And then just some miscellaneous stuff. Ruby slot is the best slot. Here you have the 80% to the different skills. You have victory gems, strategy gems, that kind of stuff. So for the gems, you want to figure out what kind of a legend this suit is going on. So for example, for a seer, you're going to be using chariots. In this case, really the best gem for chariots I have is the Strike Emerald. For this, for a seer, you want strategy, so you'd use the Divine Jade if you have it, and the Black Tortoise for 80% strategy. Because it doesn't have the highest stats, quite as high as, say, Shin or Pengu or Tyrant or something like that, Black Tortoise may not be the best choice. You may want to go with a Zwan Jade or a Strategy Gem 1. They're pretty much the same thing. In this case, you're going to have a little bit less strategy, but it's really not worth using these gems on Shang and or Divine Jade. That's going to be the same for any armor, but I would recommend saving it for your Shin and better armors such as that. You do want to use a gem rune if you're using the more high-end gems. This kind of stuff that are very easy to get, you really don't need to. Gem rune just increases the success rate to 100% and guarantees that you do not fail when setting your gem. After you've set the gem, you cannot remove it without destroying it. So again, keep that in mind when you're making your armor set, so you don't use the wrong gem and then realize later that you need to change the gem, because you won't be able to save the gem. It is destroyed. So unfortunately, there is that little problem with gemming armor. But on to the God's Illustration list. At different amounts of legend donated, you can get different rewards. You do have to be, I believe it's Civic Magistrates is when you can start claiming the rewards. At 10 legends, 25 legends, 45 legends, 70 legends, 100 legends, 140 legends, and 200 legends donated are the thresholds for the rewards. There are only 200 legends that are donatable, and they are specific. You can't just donate anything you want. In order to donate a legend, it has to be level 150 true. I will jump over to one of my subsidies where I keep all my extra donatable legends. You see here I've got 2 that are ready to go, level 150 true. In order to donate them, they cannot have any troops on them, and all the potential points must be assigned like this. No troops, all the potential points assigned, level 150 true. So you can see here, I've got a couple GILs that I am working on. They do start usually around levels 20 to 40-ish. So it does take a little bit of work to get them ready. Once you get them trued, however, it simply takes 3 Emperor experience books if you have them, plus another, I believe it's about 60k experience. So really not that bad if you can do BM on the higher floors to get EMPs. Otherwise, just run them through SPs and such until they are level 150 true. Some of the rewards you can get, you gotta remember which sub it's in. Taishing Monarch, he is one of the rewards. I believe he is the 70 GILs. You can get a couple other legends, including Pengu, Motherly Shin, Leader the Wise, that kind of stuff. You get eruption elixirs at one point. You get quite a few master penance, and lots of miscellaneous stuff that can be useful, but not really a necessity in some cases. But free stuff is always worth it, so go ahead and donate what you can. And one thing I did forget to mention, the SP10s, the refuges, do require you to have 50 legends donated, so that is one thing to work for, and that's one good goal to set. So good luck working on armor, gems, and donatable legends. Have fun, guys.